Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Remember Me. We're at 53% done with this game. I decided to load out and load back in because the audio was clipping out. I don't know if it was the rain sound effect. I've seen in other games that being an issue where rain just constantly playing causes you to causes the audio to sometimes mess up. It shouldn't, but it seems like it might be a easy thing to happen in a lot of games. We're looking at all of these unlockables that we got. I've looked at all the achievements. There's so many I missed. It's a considerable number that you're not likely to get on the first playthrough. It does seem like that while this game probably doesn't have a new game plus, it does seem like you could go back and play specific sections, particularly if you can go back and play the remixes of the memories. That's a good amount of the missed achievements. Also, that's kind of the only part of the game that I think I would ever want to replay, is doing the memory section. Clearly there aren't enough of them, and I imagine what happened is this game was being developed and through Don't Nod alone, and they were just trying to do the memory sections without doing anything else. I wouldn't be surprised if a considerable amount of what we've seen was Capcom swooping in and helping the rest of it. I don't know if that's the case or not. Also, I'm trying to think about Life is Strange, the next game they made, and kind of the twist there versus the assumed twist and the twist we've seen here. I think if you had played this game before playing Life is Strange, you probably would be more likely to suspect the main twist in Life is Strange. But the main twist was kind of shown way too early anyways. These 3D models, I don't know what you're supposed to really get from any of that, frankly. Yeah. Let's see if I can show some of the achievements that we won't get. We won't get Errorist Agent mode. We won't get Memory Hunter mode. Beat Madame without hitting any of our clones. That's an impossible. Beat a Mourner without beating its supporting sidekicks. I think we probably could do that. Beat a Zorn under 120 seconds, maybe. Dodge a Skinner's charge 5 times in a row, maybe. Like, I'd have to know what the name of half of these people are. Make Leapers fall off the walls. We're only 26% done with that. Beat 15 Stranglers without using the Sensen DOS. Destroy 20 heavy shield enforcers shields, heavy enforcer shields. We might get that one done. Hit 5 enemies once with a logic bomb while they are stunned by a Sensen DOS. Yeah, I'd have to do that intentionally. Use Sensen Rip to make robots knock 20 human enemies out. Is that what the robots are doing, knocking people out? Finish enforcers, 15 enforcers off with a spammer. You'd really have to try for that. Beat 15 enemies by making them fall off a platform. Apparently, we're probably gonna get that one. Beat 400 enemies. Yeah, that doesn't seem like you can do that on easy mode because they reduced the number of enemies on easy mode. What, 45%? We're past 45% through the game. Same is true for that one. Perform 48 hit combos, not likely to happen. A lot of these are just going to be story things. Trigger 2 logic bombs in less than 15 seconds. How do you do that? Use no combos nor spammer attacks to defeat 5 elite enforcers. Survive the leaking parade and assault in episode 3 without using power or regen presence. Land 10 combos that combine 4 different present types. Probably could do that. Some secret ones. Reach all the memory bugs in all the remixes. You'd probably have to redo all the remixes to get that. Find and activate all interactions in the memory mixes. I know for a fact we didn't do that. Secret. Get hit 5 times by a drone during a playthrough on any given difficulty. Okay. So lose the game 5 times. At least. Find all the scare mechs, find all the sat packs, find all the focus boots, find all the minimalist memories. Yeah, you're not gonna get 100% on this game. You just aren't. Not at that rate.
Leapers everywhere. The district is infested.
It was inevitable, but fortunate. They're drawing all the attention while you sneak in to memorize HQ.
Yeah, the fact that Life is Strange had no fighting system makes me suspect that Don't Nod did not really have much of a hand in making this fighting system. Either that, or they were just so upset with their performance or with the present system themselves that they decided they didn't want any kind of fighting system in Life is Strange. And that could very easily have pushed Don't Nod into making a game about a teenage girl instead of making something different, because just to avoid fight sequences. I do have to applaud the checkpoint system.
Why did you do this to us? Forget me.
And she says, "Forget me." The name of the game is Remember Me. And at this rate, you certainly are going to be remembered as a terrorist. Yeah, I don't know, like when you have somebody using terrorist as the name, which sounds way too close to terrorist, I don't know what Nilin really expected. Let's see. Oops. That didn't quite work the way I think they wanted that to work. Guess I have to come over here and then hit A. And like I said in the last recording, I just don't feel like I'm personally guilty of flooding this district. I don't feel like Nilin is. I feel like Edge lied to her and didn't give her the full details. I would have written the story differently. I would have had maybe it be the player's choice, but it be the only choice that you can make. Storyline wise, clearly it had to happen. So we can do a camera clip glitch. But I don't feel like I pressed the button. I don't think I knew that that's what I was doing when I was stealing the architect's memories. They're saying, the police are saying they can use emergency sensing channels, which I guess are like phone lines? And I guess I don't need any health because I exited and loaded. Which I guess if you're speedrunning this game and you needed more health, exiting and loading might make some sense. What are you? Hitting an Elise Enforcer will cause you to take damage.
Awesome shit! You're no threat.
And that gave me 200 experience. So I don't feel like the game explained there what the right way to take those guys out was. Please help yourself. These androids. And food. Big obsession with food. Again, with all the food in this game, why not have me be able to pick it up and eat it? Increase my health that way. So I'll probably have to muddle through the next fight with an elite guard. Just to figure out what I was supposed to, how I'm supposed to take him out. Let's see, please help yourself. Okay. Maybe they programmed the robots not to talk because everybody's just reading hologram signs anyways. Maybe it's an effort to just have a nice and quiet society in an overpopulated world. Well, at least we're making progress towards that achievement. Like, I really can't complain about the fact that this game every now and then hitches just because it's hitching. But I do want to complain a little bit and say this game has encouraged me too often to reset and reboot. Alright, so I was supposed to do the other thing. Alright. Now what? Okay. So now this one will go in different directions. Wouldn't it make a lot more sense if the game simply said that you could blur yourself partially to the drones so they couldn't see you through walls, over explaining that there's a law that these drones can't look at you through walls when clearly they should be able to, and clearly this government that seems to respect nobody would not follow that law anyways. It seems just like a badly written solution.
I'm right in front of the Memorize HQ. The lower floors are flooded. How do I get in there, Mastermind?
Have I ever failed to deliver? There's VIP access on the roof of the building. I've got everything covered.
If
Looking
you had
at
everything
the
covered,
achievements,
how come I got thrown in jail for murder?
like, seems like there might only be 7 episodes. But even if that is the case, that doesn't change the fact that we're still closer to the middle point in the story than, say, the 2/3 point. Yeah, she got thrown in jail for murder for basically murdering somebody. Or at least, yeah, I would call it murder in a society where you can change people's memories and push somebody to suicide. That's close to murder enough for me. So I guess this cube is the logo of Memorize. I'm assuming, and it's just not some art piece that they wanted to reuse many times in this game, because I've seen it multiple times. And I don't know what that really says about Nilin's personality, that she wanted to get away with murdering. Also, we don't really know that she did get thrown in jail for murder. She could have been caught for anything at all. Whether she did it or not. This is a cool idea, certainly. I'm in a weird position because it's not called submerged. I think it's called sunken. I could be wrong, it could be called submerged. There's this game on Steam that I've covered that looked very, very pretty, where you were riding in this boat in a flooded world, trying to find items to help your sick brother. You're playing as a girl, teenage girl, and you climbed on the walls of the buildings, and that's kind of all you did as a gameplay, but it was very pretty, and it certainly sold me on it, on wanting to play it. I kind of feel the same about this game. It's very, very pretty, but it doesn't feel like there's enough gameplay mechanic in it in the game.
Edge! Your way ain't gonna work. You got a plan B?
I'm inside their comms. Building's locked down. You need to track down a Captain Trace and steal his access codes. Careful, sis. He's eccentric and very dangerous.
Okay. We need to move. Where can I find him?
Give me a second to do an auglock on his position.
So, ain't sounds like it's not translated right. Maybe the sis and bro is mistranslated too. I kind of want to... I'd like to see like a French subtitle and see what the words would be in French.
Hello, Nilin. Let's play a little game of you turn yourself in, but I shoot you anyway.
The face
Edge? Captain
model
Trace.
of these guys don't seem to be very different. So I don't know if it's the same face model and I just can't tell a difference or what. That was intended. This feels very much like an area we've already climbed. This feels repetitive. Like we're just going to the same location. And they're chasing me so I don't recognize that. And then you just fall to your death. It's too easy for that to happen. So this is a run sequence where it's run but don't go where you might fall.
She's on her way to Grandma's house with a basket full of goodies.
That's an odd phrase. Am I supposed to be going this way? Yes.
There's a big bad
I
hungry
feel like I
wolf
was supposed to be going this way.
hunting in the woodies.
What is this guy saying? Okay, so also I'm supposed to not get shot.
She's on her way to Grandma's house.
This would be fine had we been prepared for this style of gameplay before, but
There's a
it
big
just
bad
feels out
hungry
of
wolf
the order.
hunting in the woodies.
Apparently
And when this wolf gets a bite,
this guy seems crazy.
but oh, how big his teeth are.
I'm supposed to go back this way. I think I'm supposed to.
But oh, how big his teeth are.
And see, they're telling like a weird story in the middle of the sequence.
And when this wolf gets a bite, his jaws will not release.
Continue jumping and miss the last jump.
But oh, how big his teeth are.
I assume there's no collectibles in this sequence, but if there are,
When
that
this
would really
wolf gets
suck.
a bite, his jaws will not release.
The fact that you can miss some of these jumps is crazy. Let's just get out of here. Wait, nope. Almost missed the scare mech.
Oh my, Nilin. What small blunt teeth you have.
So, jump, and run, and jump, and keep on running. Seems like that doesn't work.
Oh my, Nilin. What small blunt teeth you have.
The fact that there's a cutscene before you start running is a problem. And then here we have a cutscene jump after that point. Really, you could have just had a puzzle game with all these cutscenes combined.
Seriously.
This almost feels like it was going to be an animated cartoon or something. Like a TV show.
What did you do? Careful.
I'm trying to see if I can get a feeling either.
Beginner's I'm bugging you.
Yeah, you're not getting extra points from memory overload. Is it helping me gain any fury for the next fight. So I imagine he's just gonna start shooting at me again. In fairness to... he's gotta move in the right direction, clearly. In fairness to Don't Nod, I never felt like Life is Strange was a half-finished product. This, well, I don't at least recall feeling like it was a half-finished product. Maybe I did say that when I was actually playing. This totally feels like that. Like, I don't know how you fix it other than just putting more money into it. More time to have more characters, more story, go through the entire story and polish it. All these mirrors are set really, really high in this game. At least they're trying to have reflections. Most games don't even bother trying. The thing that kills me is the memory remixes, though. If it was just memory remixes, and one per episode, and this was something like a Telltale game, yeah, that would work really well. Have conversations, play exactly like a Telltale game, instead of having us fight and do the present system. As somebody who's very used to playing games where you're fighting a lot of people, it's not just that I hate fighting games or something like that. It's this very specific implementation and it getting in the way of more interesting content.
Set them down! Set them down! Low! My senses down!
And here we go. Logic ball. So, how much time...
Give me one! Fucked up shit!
Yeah, it's 150 seconds to get a logic bomb back. So I have no way that I can think of.
You won't show up. I need your face.
Oh man, I haven't died in a fight in a while since I reduced the difficulty. Processing, please wait, as in loading. Which then, why does the game hitch up every now and then when I don't see one of these loading doors? I guess because I don't see these loading doors. They could have placed more loading doors, I guess, around.
Get together! Hardcore circus! Yes, who's going to do that? Hey, you might break a nail. And make you dance all night.
So now, let's do Fury instead. There we go.
Run, Everest, run!
I don't think I have... Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna have to do that fight again. Good.
Run, Everest, run!
It's gonna set me in the middle of the room. A little too much of this. And I can't go here. Let's go over to the combo lab and unlock something. Unlocking a X heal at this point seems like it would make sense, but why not unlock a chain and then let's see, place this here. So now it does 980 damage, which is probably more damage than we'd ever do. And see if I get one more chain. Actually, just remove this and remove this. Switch this to this. And I guess I have to put this back and put this back. Now it does 1066. Seems like you wouldn't do much better than that. I suppose if I could unlock one here and one here, I can get maybe up to 1500 damage. I'm not sure if I ever actually need that much damage, however, or if in really rare instances I'll need that much damage. It's with the elite guards doing damage to me every time I touch
Over
them.
there! It's her! The fugitive!
You're done for, little lady.
Let's try this. One,
I can't see it. You're nervous.
Well, that wasn't even the combo I was trying for. These, because this game is too dark, honestly it would do well to adjust the gamma. I won't do it since we've already started recording this way. It's hard to see that these are full from bottom to top glass things. Feels like had they put a caution X with a little red and white around in the middle of it, forming an X shape, that would have been more obvious. Though that's a really small complaint to make. There's bigger complaints to make. Honestly, the fight sections
Nilin, stop playing
are
with this
a lot
freak.
worse.
If he catches you off guard,
Yeah, okay, enough of the running commentary, thank you.
steal the code from this bird brain and get to Scylla Cartier Wells.
Okay, I've got
It's
an idea.
alright when there's only
Stay
one or
frosty,
two
sis.
of them.
This guy's serious.
So this is your great plan, huh? Bitch.
Right, so
It's over,
if the
Nilin.
light sees you, you're dead. Good to test that. So how are we gonna do this? We're doing basically more light detection puzzles. So don't get in front of the piece. Get back behind it. That makes a lot more sense. So when I go over here, he just kind of barely swings. So I should do it now.
You really think you can escape?
So there's a turbo. I don't think there's any collectibles around here, so I'm just gonna try and do this as it is. Apparently I'm just jumping and dying. Why in the world did you slow down time to show me that I died, game? little bit more careful. See if maybe there's something I can activate somewhere. Nope. Well then let's just get a nice lead up and jump. Apparently jump is not the move. I know I'm gonna steal the memory.
You really think you can escape?
This is not a section where I can skip that cutscene. Alright, let's just I'm trying the left bump and it's not working. If I get to the edge, I can't do anything. I'm just like way too far away. Yeah. Confused. What do you want from me, game? What do you want? Probably wants me to hit the A button a lot faster. See, now he's only looking in that direction. So when he turned around, when I activated that, so is it this red line? Again, if there's a run button, a speed up button, I think it's only for the memory remakes. So yeah, 4 times the charm.
This little Red Riding Hood's got a basket full of kick-ass!
All you need to do is have visual connection with somebody and steal the memory. No explanation why.
Kaishu Hunter! What did you steal from me?
Apparently, stealing the memory of her isn't an option. Because you could have taken the memory of the whole encounter. The game said that was the case before.
Okay, Edge. Trace is out of the picture, and I've got the access code.
No time for medals right now, sis. You've got to find Scylla Cartier-Wells and persuade her to abandon the reconversion project.
Right now.
Go.
A lot of things on screen. Get to Scylla Cartier-Wells, who might be me. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. There's a scare message. I heard it. So seems like I can go up here. Seems like I can go here. Eiffel Tower. I don't see the Eiffel Tower. So, which way do I want to go here? See, that feels like that is the story way, and this feels like this is the collectible way. But maybe neither one of them. Maybe it's just two paths to the same location. something more. There's the Eiffel Tower. And where do you want me to go? Jump that direction for collectible? Yes, that is it. Life chunk. If his sat pack collects, adds an extra life chunk to your health gauge. Okay, thanks. Thanks, game. Now how do we get down? Yeah, it still makes sense. There we had the audio click out again. I don't think it's my microphone. If it is, that's a really bad issue, certainly. But I don't think it is. I think it is this game constantly cycling the audio of the rain over and over again, and just every now and then clicking, messing up. They teased us with the idea that we might end up in a place like this, a boudoir. I didn't know for certain if that was really going to happen. Yeah, that's hidden. Just hidden behind plants. Yeah, I don't know how much we're going to end up seeing, and I'm still not certain if these are bordellos or boudoirs. Yeah, bordello would be, I think, the better word, of robots, or if these are humans. If they were humans, you just didn't see any indication of that. Here's a thought. Let's say you're a female who worked on this game, and your boss came up to you and said, "Hey, do you want your name in the game?" This is not in this instance. Like, no, I don't want my name here. Apparently there's two Janies. Or they just used the exact same animation twice. And Kavina. There's a memory. See, that was one of the journal things that had caught my eye before. So let's see if we can see this. Well, clearly on that one we missed something. The Neo Pairs VIPs list. These are the backstory of the characters. Which really the game needed to tell me the backstory of these characters and not have me read it. So there's gonna be probably 2 more bosses after that. Where are we on our status, by the way? Yeah. It seems like we need a little bit more than 4,000 for our next upgrade. But I still wouldn't be surprised if I unlock every single upgrade. Here's a question. Why have a place where robots go to sleep with them? Why not just have the robots come to you? And I am hoping that they're fueling up the robot here with this tube and not extracting fluids of some sort, because that would be really gross. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I imagine that's as far as they're ever going to go with that. This is still very much a game that seems like it was going for a T rating. Although, this might be a scenario where me as an older adult, I'm not that old, but I could see teenagers not really grasping the concept of how bad it is to take somebody's memories or alter somebody's memories. Like, you kind of have to get to the point where you start to see people having memory problems or in your family, or start to think about it potentially happening to you later on in life before it starts becoming really fair, as big of an issue. Most young people, if they forget something, well, they don't care. They don't even remember that they forgot it, and they don't have too many memories in the first place to lose. There's explanation of what the Sensen is. And is this the robot that bumped into you in the second episode? Maybe. Is that the same kind of bag? So this is like a fashion area? There we go. You had to move that down to open it. I don't see any reason why down is any different than moving it up to open it. It seems like you're moving it apart either way. Yeah, and after all that action, we're just back to walking around. Here's what you could have done. And it has taken me half of the game to think of this. So I could certainly see other people not thinking of this as an idea.
Trace just had the HQ riddled with bullets. What a loony.
You could have set this game in a post-apocalyptic world where there aren't very many people, and you're just running into Shadow's memories of people, and then when you run into the bosses like Kid Christmas, you fight them and you remix their memories. Then you wouldn't have to have done the Sensen fighting sequence. Is that a leaper?
Listen up, reconversion dogs. Time to earn your slots. Get her.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, so they really are getting up. I'm taking damage each time, but I'm trying for this achievement. Wow, nearly died there. So, why? I'm doing this right. Yeah, this is just not gonna work. Let's ask this question. When I do this, do I have to fight this guy? Yes. I still have to fight him. Now I'm about to die, so... And I doubt that checkpointed. So let's play this the right way. Let's see. And there, the audio clicked out, and it's now staying out longer. trying to get my fury meter up. So I can do this.
Get closer! You won't show up.
Let's see. That didn't seem like that worked. Alright, rest in peace. Let's see, I'm still taking a lot of damage for hitting these guys. Yeah. Remember, we're on easy mode, too. And I just looked at the clock and it's 7 minutes over. Well, I can't leave the game just because the audio is clicking. That seems like it's just something that's happening now. It certainly wasn't happening before. The only thing I could imagine is I just need, for some reason, to reboot my computer in total. And I don't really feel like doing that right now. We're 7 minutes over, probably because we got into a long action sequence and a long fight. Long fight, which we're still in. And yeah, I don't know how far we really are to the end of this chapter, since the vast majority of all these chapters are really just the wandering around, getting from point A to point B to point C. It's all very linear, it's all very generic. Yeah, so if this was like an empty world, to expand on that idea, she could have been finding memories and some more of those remembrances, and that could have been the idea. It could have been an explore the world. It could have been more artistic and less just full of junk that Capcom clearly seems to have helped them just fill the world with junk instead of filling it with interesting things. Think of a game like Gone Home, where you're mostly just doing a walking simulator until you happen to wander to a certain place and then fight the big bosses. That would have been kind of a nicer version of this game to tell the story. The story is still like kind of like, but the gameplay, man, it's just driving me crazy. And remember, I'm on easy and I'm still dying because of the press-in system. So I'm making the exact same criticisms that I heard when this game first came out. So I guess I shouldn't have doubted their criticisms as much as I may have said I did at the beginning of this series. Anyways, we were already late. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.